Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of How to Program in Java. In the last video, we went to the Department of the Treasury in a console. That was pretty magical. We learned how to use voids, put parameters in voids, and it's pretty simple. You can do a lot of stuff. Today we're going to learn how to use while loops. So you saw me use while loops before when I was talking about booleans and true false all over the screen. But I'm going to actually use it in a more mature manner. All right, so one of the things that I barely ever use is while loops. I'm not the most intelligent on that, but if I'm correct, this is the kind of stuff you'd use to do threading. Something called threading, where you have a certain part of your computer running one thing and then it's running another at another time. I think this is how you make threads. I am not quite sure, but basically, you could say, okay, while this is doing something, we can do that. So it just made absolutely no sense. So the only way to make sense is to try and figure something out. Because I've weaseled my way into this situation. Now I got to weasel my way out because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to type while. Okay. This is really good stuff. All right, so what does while mean? Well, I'm pretty sure we all went through school. We all figured out what while means. While means while something is still happening. While something is still happening. We need something to happen. So let's make a public. Let's make it private. I just want it here. Private static boolean. Let's say while what? While listening equals true. All right, so private static boolean listening. While listening equals false. And remember, you can do the while not listening. So I'm actually going to just do while equals true. You know what? Don't do that. Just do while equals false. Okay. While listening equals false. What do we do? Well, let's just say, let's make a fake packet sniffer thing. Listening on totally real packet at 192.168.0.12. And if you're thinking that, oh well, I don't know how to program. Well, if you learn how to do networking, you can take the different things, and apply to what you're learning in this tutorial, and you can make you're learning how to make console applications, which is going to be a big thing for networking stuff. So if you figure that out, I don't know anything about networking, but you can make a server with this. Really, you could make a game, and then you can make a server for the game, and you can make it to where the console tells what's going on, or you can figure it out. But we're gonna make a fake packet sniffer just for the heck of it. All right, so listening on totally real packet at 192.168. We're gonna have a fake port. We're gonna have a really fake port here. We're gonna start with that, and I'm gonna make I'm gonna make port. And this is all fake right now, by the way. And I'm gonna make a local int port. Yeah, I don't think I can do it like that. I'm gonna have to do a private static int port equals 0. All right. I'm actually going to do 0, 0, 0. Whew. We'll start 1,000. Alright, so in our loop, we're going to listen here, and then we're going to do I. This, I think I went over this. I++ means I plus itself. Port++. If you're confused about port++, port++ is basically port equals port plus 1. That's basically what plus plus means. So you really don't need to do all that stuff unless you're programming in Lua. You just do port++. All right, so what this is going to do, it's going to add 1 to every single port. So while port is listening equals true, because we're going to be listening, and I'm going to set this to false for now. Set this to false. Alright, so we're listening on a fake port here, and that's pretty much it. Alright, let's make another while loop. While listening equals false. Print cannot listen on port 192.1. Cannot listen for packet at 192.168.0.12 because listening has been disabled. Sad face. Put that on a new line. Alright, put that sad face right there. It's gonna make me cry. Alright, so this is a probably, I bet you somebody that like reviews these kinds of tutorials, you're probably cringing right now at how badly I'm using while loops, because I don't even know. I don't even know how to do this. Alright, so let's run this baby. And it's going to say, oh, can't listen for packet at 192.168.0.12 because listening has been disabled. And it's saying sad face. Keep saying it over and over again. Okay, that is just, whoa. Ooh. Alright, let's fix this. Let's make this true. Alright, what happens? Oh, shoot. We're hacking in Google right now. Alright, yeah. It's totally that many port numbers, huh? Yeah. So you see what I'm doing? You see this? Obviously, this is a completely fake program that does nothing. But we're just. You see right here, we're adding port, and we're just keep running it while it's true. So we want this to stop running at a certain point. We want to just stop running. We're at 919,188. That's pretty fast. I mean, it's running through that pretty good. And again, I think you're going to use while loops to make games. I don't know how, but that's basically, you can imagine how fast things are going to be. All right, so we want to do if statement. You can put if statements in while loops. So we have a listening equals true. It's just going to keep running. We want it to stop running at a certain point, right? But we want a different message to show up. So I'm going to create another boolean, private static boolean was disabled equals false. And what we're going to do is if was disabled equals true, actually this is going to be false. Then we do this, if was disabled equals true. Jeez. There's a bracket problem coming up. Print finished sniffing packets. happy face. Put that happy face in there. Turn that frown upside down. Alright, so we got a bracket that is... we got too many brackets. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Okay. It's starting to come tumbling down. See, this is the part that is going to get you. Oh, my gosh. Just keep adding them. Nah. Alright. So we need to look and see what we did wrong. We did something wrong. We did something wrong. Okay, so we have a while. Aha! I trolled myself. See, I wasn't paying attention. I forgot to finish this. If port equals the number 390,000, then we make list. Hold on. We put was disabled equals true, and then listening equals false. Boop-a-doo-boo-doo-boo. And we fix that. No. There we go. Alright, so we're about to do something right now. You're about to see. You ready? Are you ready? You sure you're ready? Alright, guys. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're just running through this thing. And wait for it. No, there we go. Finish sniffing packets. Happy face. So you see what we just did there? We just made a loop. It keeps running through this thing, reading fake ports, and then adding the port, and then reading the next port. And then it checks, well, if the port's 390,000, well, then we set was disabled equals true and listening equals false. But look, hold on. What if we didn't put was disabled equals true? What if we put was disabled equals false? What the heck happened? So we're going to run this again. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? It's going to be, what's going to happen? Let's find out. What's going to happen? Here we go, 390,000. Oh, you see, it's a different message now. See? So these are the kinds of things you can do. You can really just put if statements and just put whatever you learned from this, and you can figure it out, all right? I mean, it's going to take a lot of just like God-given talent, but man, if you just keep trying, it's gonna come out, and it takes a lot of patience. And frankly, I don't even know what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm not even doing this properly. I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff, and it works. So it's really easy. Just keep playing around with stuff, and you'll be able to make programs. Anyway, thank you for watching The Joy of Programming with, no, I'm joking. In the next episode, we will be painting, what are we going to be painting? We're going to be painting for loops, which is kind of like while loops. And yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.